On August 9th, 2025, we honor a remarkable group of individuals whose lives tell stories of justice, creativity, politics, faith, music, and resilience. From American defense attorneys and novelists to pioneering politicians, priests, broadcasters, surfers, and beyond, each one carried a legacy that touched communities and generations. And from across the Atlantic, we also remember figures from the United Kingdom, actors who entertained millions, athletes who inspired fans, and lives that remind us of both triumph and tragedy. As we reflect on them, we are reminded of the threads that connect humanity: the pursuit of justice, the call to service, the courage to compete, the love of storytelling, and the ability to leave behind a legacy that endures. Tonight, their stories unfold not as isolated memories, but as part of the larger human journey. Mark M. Baker was a towering figure in the world of law, known for his sharp intellect and unwavering commitment to the principle that every individual deserves a fair defense. Over decades, he stood in courtrooms where the stakes were life-changing, protecting the rights of clients and ensuring that justice was not simply a word but practice. Baker's cases often carried weight, drawing public attention and sometimes controversy, but he remained steady, guided by a belief in due process. His legacy is a reminder that the health of any democracy depends on those willing to stand at the side of the accused, ensuring that fairness and balance remain at the heart of justice. Mark Busby combined the worlds of scholarship and storytelling. As an academic, he explored American literature with depth and passion, guiding students and readers to the landscapes of words and meaning. As a novelist and writer, he created works that reflected both imagination and insight into human condition. His writing bridged the gap between the classroom and the wider world, showing that literature is not only for study but for living. Busby's contributions enriched both academia and culture, leaving behind books, essays, and stories that continue to shape the way people read and think. Maggie Jeffers spent over 2 decades in service as a member of the North Carolina House of Representatives, representing her community across multiple terms between 1991 and 2013. She worked tirelessly to advocate for education, healthcare, and the needs of ordinary citizens. Known for her accessibility and dedication, Jeffers embodied the idea of public service as a duty rooted in care and accountability. Her presence in state politics opened doors for women and helped shape policies that continue to impact North Carolina today. At 90 years old, her long life was marked by commitment to community and a steady belief in the power of public service. Carl Miller represented Colorado in the state's House of Representatives from 1996 to 2004. Known for his focus on economic growth, rural development, and community stability, he worked to ensure that Colorado's policies balanced progress with preservation. Miller's approach was practical, rooted in listening to his constituents and finding solutions that would endure beyond the moment. His time in politics may have ended years ago, but the imprint of his work, particularly in strengthening local communities, remains as part of Colorado's history. Patrick Ryan lived at the crossroads of faith and knowledge. As a Jesuit priest, he committed his life to service, prayer, and education. As an academic, he explored the intersections of religion, culture, and philosophy, opening dialogues between traditions and encouraging greater understanding across divides. Ryan embodied the Jesuit commitment to intellectual rigor and compassion, showing how spirituality and scholarship can walk hand in hand. His work shaped both classrooms and congregations, leaving behind students, parishioners, and readers who benefited from his wisdom and kindness. Gary Thoreau lived through the golden age of radio and helped shape its storytelling power. Known as a radio personality, producer, and writer, he brought music, memory, and history to the airwaves. His voice carried warmth and knowledge, connecting listeners to both the songs they loved and the stories behind them. Thoreau also authored works that captured the essence of popular culture, ensuring that the history of music and broadcasting was not forgotten. His passing closes a chapter in radio's history, but his contributions remain alive in recordings, programs, and the hearts of those who tuned in. Barbara Underwood served multiple terms in the New Hampshire House of Representatives between 1970 and 1984. Her career was marked by dedication to her state, where she championed local communities and worked to strengthen opportunities for future generations. In an era when women's voices were still striving for equal recognition in politics, Underwood's leadership provided an important example. Her legacy is one of persistence and quiet strength, reminding us that change often happens through the patient, steady work of public service. Dale Webster, affectionately known as the Daily Wavester, achieved fame not simply for his love of surfing, but for his remarkable dedication to it. For more than 40 years, Webster surfed every single day without fail, setting a world record for the longest streak of consecutive days surfing. His life was a testament of passion and persistence, showing that joy can be found in routine and in a deep connection to nature. Webster's story inspired not only surfers, but anyone seeking purpose and consistency in their lives. Even after his passing, the waves he rode remained part of the great ocean of human spirit. Ray Brooks was a familiar face and voice to generations of audiences in the United Kingdom. His career stretched across television, film, and stage, but he was perhaps best loved as the voice of the children's series Mr. Ben. Beyond that, he appeared in dramas such as Big Deal and soaps like EastEnders, where he connected with millions of viewers. His performances carried warmth and relatability, making him a beloved presence. In later years, complications from dementia dimmed his light, but his body of work ensures that his voice and face remain part of British cultural memory. Bunny Larkin made his name on the football pitches of England, playing for Birmingham City, Norwich City, and Watford. Known for his skill and determination, he gave fans moments of excitement and pride. Footballers like Larkin represent not just athletic talent, but the spirit of teamwork, community, and enduring passion of the game. His career remains part of the long history of English football, where every player contributes to the shared story of sport. Not every life remembered is one of admiration. Brian Wade's story is a darker reminder of human fallibility. As a convicted murderer, his name is remembered not for contributions, but for crime. His presence on this list speaks to the full spectrum of humanity, where legacies can include tragedy and wrongdoing. Remembering such lives forces us to reflect on justice, accountability, and the importance of choosing paths that uplift rather than destroy. Today, we have remembered Mark M. Baker, Mark Busby, Maggie Jeffers, Carl Miller, Patrick Ryan, Gary Thoreau, Barbara Underwood, Dale Webster, Ray Brooks, Bunny Larkin, and Brian Wade. Their stories were diverse, some filled with service and creativity, others with athleticism and art, and still others with reminders of justice and consequence. From courtrooms to classrooms, from halls of politics to the vast ocean waves, from stages and football fields to the darker shadows of crime, these lives reflect a wide tapestry of human experience. Together, they remind us that life is both fragile and powerful, fleeting and yet enduring in memory. As we close, let us carry forward the lessons of service, creativity, persistence, and accountability that their lives leave behind.